In today's video, we're diving into part 2 of the 10 golden rules to master credit cards, your go-to framework for managing credit cards responsibly. These rules provide practical steps to help you avoid overspending, escape debt traps, and safeguard your credit score. In this episode, we'll focus on the second 5 rules every cardholder should know to maximize benefits and prevent common pitfalls. Stick with me till the end. This is advice you won't want to miss. In this channel, we'll break down everything you need to know about credit card success made easy, one lesson at a time. Rule number 6. Choose the right credit card for you. Credit cards aren't one-size-fits-all financial tools. With plenty of options available, finding the right card for your specific lifestyle and spending habits can make a significant difference in the value you receive. Before applying for any card, take time to evaluate these key factors. First, consider the rewards program. Do you travel frequently? A card offering airline miles or hotel points might serve you best. More of a city dweller who spends primarily on everyday expenses? A straightforward points or cashback card will likely provide more value. Second, weigh any annual fee against the card's benefits. Premium and luxury cards often charge annual fees ranging from $95 to $550 or more. These fees can be worthwhile if you'll actively use the perks, but they're simply a drain on your finances if you don't. Many excellent no annual fee cards offer solid rewards without this recurring cost. Third, consider promotional offers like sign-up bonuses or 0% introductory rates. You can get a head start if you know how to manage these effectively, but listen carefully. Never spend more than you normally would just to earn the bonuses. Finally, be realistic about approval odds based on your credit profile. Applying for cards beyond your credit tier leads to rejections that temporarily lower your credit score. Research which cards match your credit profile before applying. I've seen many people choose credit cards based on a friend's recommendation or an enticing ad, only to pay annual fees for benefits they never use. Check our video, "What Credit Card Should I Get?" and take the time to find the right match for your specific situation. Rule number 7. Limit the number of credit cards you possess. When it comes to credit cards, more isn't necessarily better. While there's no magical, perfect number that works for everyone, it's wise to limit how many cards you carry. If you're new to credit cards, I strongly recommend starting with just one card for at least a year. This gives you time to develop responsible habits, understand the basics, and learn how to incorporate credit card use into your budget. Adding multiple cards too quickly often leads to mismanagement and mounting debt. For experienced cardholders, I generally suggest capping your collection at 4 cards. Here's why. First, concentrating your spending on fewer cards, assuming you use a rewards credit card, helps you maximize rewards. Additionally, many rewards programs require reaching certain spending thresholds to unlock bonuses or higher earning tiers. Second, managing fewer cards reduces the risk of missing payments or losing track of due dates. Each additional card introduces another statement to review, another payment to schedule, and another account to monitor. Third, having fewer cards helps reduce the temptation to overspend. When you have multiple cards with available credit, it's psychologically easier to justify just one more purchase, especially if your financial discipline is poor. I've seen many people collect credit cards almost like trophies, ending up with wallets full of plastic they barely use, but still have to manage. Remember that each card represents a financial relationship that requires full attention and responsibility. Rule number 8. Build credit slowly. Building good credit is a marathon, not a sprint. When you're first establishing your credit history, patience and caution are your best allies. Many people, especially young adults just starting their financial journey, make the mistake of applying for multiple credit products simultaneously. This approach can backfire in several ways. First, each credit application typically results in a hard inquiry on your credit report, which temporarily lowers your score. Multiple applications in a short time frame can significantly impact your score and signal financial desperation to lenders. Second, new credit accounts lower your average account age, another factor in credit scoring. A longer credit history generally indicates stability to lenders. Third, and most importantly, managing multiple new credit products before developing solid financial habits often leads to mistakes like missed payments or balances that spiral out of control. As I mentioned in the video, How Credit Cards Work, What You Need to Know, credit cards are the best way to establish your credit history and improve your credit score. That said, here's a more prudent approach to building credit. Start with a single, basic credit card. If you can't qualify for a traditional card, consider a secured credit card, which requires a security deposit but functions like a regular credit card for credit-building purposes. Use this card responsibly for everyday purchases that fit within your budget and pay the balance in full each month. After 12 months of consistent, responsible use, your credit score will improve significantly, creating opportunities for better financial products. Only then should you consider applying for additional credit, and do so strategically based on your specific needs and repayment capacity. Perhaps an auto loan for necessary transportation, or a different card with rewards that complement your spending habits. This measured approach builds a solid credit foundation while minimizing risks. Remember, good credit is built over years of responsible behavior, not weeks of aggressive applications. Rule number 9. Avoid credit card use without a steady income. This rule might seem obvious, but it's often overlooked. Credit cards require income to use responsibly. Without a steady, reliable source of funds, credit cards can quickly transform from convenient payment tools into debt traps. Credit card issuers expect at least minimum monthly payments, regardless of your financial situation. Without consistent income, meeting even these minimum obligations becomes challenging, leading to a cascade of negative consequences we discussed earlier: late fees, penalty interest rates, and credit score damage. The temptation to use credit cards during periods of income interruption is understandable. When you're between jobs or experiencing irregular income, it's easy to rationalize credit card spending with thoughts like, "I'll pay it back once I find work," or "this is just temporary." However, this approach overlooks a fundamental reality. Without knowing when your income will stabilize, you can't accurately assess your repayment capacity. What seems like a manageable, short-term solution often becomes a long-term financial burden. If you don't have steady income, consider these alternatives to credit card use. First, reduce expenses to the absolute minimum. Second, tap your emergency fund if available. Third, look for temporary income sources. Fourth, negotiate hardship plans with existing creditors. Finally, seek assistance programs for essential needs like food and utilities. In times of financial uncertainty, your priority should be stabilizing your situation, not creating new debt obligations that will make recovery more difficult when your income resumes. Remember this crucial point: credit cards are never a substitute for your income. Even the most responsible credit card user can find themselves in financial trouble when using credit without the reliable income needed to repay it. Rule number 10. Protect your credit card information. In today's digital world, protecting your credit card information is more important than ever. Credit card fraud affects millions of consumers annually, causing financial losses, damaged credit, and significant stress. Fortunately, you can substantially reduce your risk by adopting these security practices. First, guard your physical card. Keep it in a secure location, and if you lose it, report it missing immediately. Many card issuers allow you to instantly freeze your card through their mobile app while you determine if it's truly lost or just misplaced. Second, be extremely cautious with your card details online. Only enter your information on secure websites. Look for HTTPS in the URL and a padlock icon in your browser. When shopping on public Wi-Fi, consider using a VPN for an extra layer of protection. Third, never share your complete card information through email or text message, and over the phone only if you initiated the contact with a trusted merchant. Legitimate companies won't ask for your full card number, expiration date, and security code through these channels. Fourth, be vigilant against phishing attempts. Scammers often create convincing emails that appear to be from your card issuer, claiming account problems that require immediate verification of your information. Always access your accounts directly through the official website or app rather than clicking links in emails. Fifth, consider using digital wallets like Apple Pay or Google Pay for in-person and online purchases when possible. These services use tokenization, which means merchants never receive your actual card number. Finally, enable account alerts for all your credit cards. Most issuers can notify you of every transaction, unusual activity, or charges above a certain amount, allowing you to quickly identify unauthorized use. I've seen too many people learn these lessons the hard way after experiencing fraud. Taking preventive measures now is far easier than dealing with the aftermath of compromised card information. Wow! That was a lot to take in. We've covered the 10 golden rules for responsible credit card use across our two-part series. If you're already applying these rules, congratulations! You're setting yourself up to master the use of credit cards. But if you haven't started yet, don't worry. The best time to embrace these rules is now. Taking action today can help you enjoy the many benefits of credit cards while avoiding common pitfalls that lead to debt and financial stress. Remember, credit cards are powerful financial tools that can either work for you or against you, depending on how you use them. Used responsibly, they can become valuable assets in your wallet. Start your journey to becoming a responsible credit card holder. Your future self will thank you. If you found this information helpful, explore the videos below to continue your journey toward credit card mastery. Don't miss out. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so you stay updated on the latest tips and insights. We'd love to hear your experiences with credit cards. Share your story in the comments below. Thank you for watching.